Blinky blink, blinky blink. We don't have a blinking yet, but who knows? We're gonna talk about electricity, underground and overground cables today. Right. Goodman Copti had a really good topic, or at least I selected the topic from his comment. I'm very happy that you are continuing to use the underground electricity hoses. Thank you for keeping the tradition of calling electricity wires electricity hoses, because that's what they are. They're just hoses that transport electricity from one side to the other. And electricity hoses all the way. Right, Copti was one of the people who was criticizing the most with building overhead cables. Now, overhead cables are more efficient, yes, but you have to remember first rule of this channel that was implemented after I started using underground cables. It's the form over function. It has to look nice rather than look efficient or be efficient, so looking nice is definitely the way to go. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna beautify this area, this beautiful city. We're gonna calculate how much power we have in a city, and we're gonna put some additional substations. We already have 4 of them. I'm gonna real quickly go and show you this. So if we go to buildings and we go to 3 kilometers and then substation, how do you call it? Power substation, is it? Power substation, yeah, so many names. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6. I want to remove the middle one, not remove, temporary remove, so others can take the lead on the providing electricity for us, and we're gonna rebuild the initial cable to underground cable, so we're gonna have an underground cable connected all the way here. That's the plan, at least. So we're gonna have nice little beautiful city. Okay, other questions that you guys had in previous episodes was, what about the nuclear? What about the new city? What about all that stuff? That's probably gonna be the final series of these series. Yeah, final chapter. Let's go with the chapter. Final chapter of this series is going to be the nuclear industries. It doesn't matter. We don't have to create nuclear power. We don't have to even create the uranium fuel. We can export even like freaking uranium ore. That's fine. But I will do the best we can. So the last series, after 10 of these episodes of the light industries, which is going to be the things that we're doing at the moment. The light industries is clothing, it's electricity production, it's construction production. We might expand on that a little bit, like additional prefab panel factory, brick factory, this kind of stuff. Maybe not, maybe yes, we'll see. Currently, we don't have any problems at the border. How life is watching this. There you go. I mean, like, even this, the worst border crossing that we can ever get is the 3-division border crossing. That's the worst of the worst of the worst. The best border crossing, vanilla one at least, the best 3-division can do is these kind of smaller ones. You have your border crossing for electricity, for the railroads, and you have the three little truck parking spaces, and it's really short distance between the road. This is the best, this is the worst. This is absolutely the piece of shit that 3-division implemented, this huge border crossing that wastes everybody's time. Okay, that being said, that's a little bit of a cracking the knuckles and moaning warm-up that we did. We're gonna do a little bit of an overview, what's happening in our little republic. New vehicle type, Buhanka was 452A. I think Buhanka, it looks like Buhanka. I'm not really sure if all of them variants are Buhankas that look like this. They're probably older and newer models. You wouldn't recognize them, probably very little change, but anyway. Citizen happiness low. This is cheap. Cheap organizing protests quietly. He wants to overthrow the government because of the mistreatment of the neighborhood that we did. We provided them with apartments but didn't provide them with electricity. They did have heating, but unfortunately paraffin lamps, oil lamps, whale blubber lamps were used for lighting the new apartments. Fortunately for us, there were no fires or anything like that, so that's positive. The thing that people are missing the most is pub/tavern. So probably we're gonna have proper riot on our hands if they don't get access to those. Cultural enjoyment, again, that's gonna be expensive if we go for it. Maybe we should go for something smaller. Pub, will you have access to pub? Well, it doesn't look like they will. Why is it so? Let's check why they can't walk to this pub. 100 meters, 307 meters. Looks like the closest. If we cut some corners over here, they might have better access. So let's try this. Let's see if this is gonna help our little community, having them easier, giving them easier access to alcohol, something like this. Right, go and try to connect that. Let's go for connecting this. I can go and try to cut some corners at least. This definitely should help because they have access to this. So a couple of these shortcuts hopefully will help our people get to the pub sooner. I know that's a big problem in Ireland. If you don't give people pubs, that's it. You have a riot on your hands. You can see here the 300 meters distance from here to there. Should we do this? Should I build a new pub? What's your opinion, guys, on this? Should I build a new pub or should I try to create these little shortcuts to the existing pub? I know that everybody wants to be where everybody knows your name and this kind of stuff, but you know, let's go with shortcuts first. Okay, a couple of other stuff I would like to do before we do a time lapse. I would like to see where we stand with these. Unfinished road, it's still being built. Gas power plant. Now this is the pinnacle of our construction. The gas power plant, and you can see that this gas power plant does not have any groundwork assigned. We do have 113 tons of concrete delivered. That's not a lot, but concrete is the main focus for our construction offices now. I'm just gonna go quickly and zoom onto this to see, do we have any other constructions that are happening at the moment, that we can focus so we don't have any deliveries elsewhere. So for example, this one, please be bus 1. Here we go, bus 1, perfect. Bus 1, you can go here as a priority, and then we're gonna have unfinished plumbing. That's gonna be bus 2, that's obviously closer to there, that's perfectly fine. Unfinished plumbing here, again everything delivered, bus 1. I'm gonna switch between those two because this is only a few days to finish, and I think I can focus, I can give them all this work. Unfinished road, this is only being paved, I don't even know which one. Oh, it's already done, like it never existed. Couple of houses that need to be built, that's perfectly fine. I'm gonna ignore those. We're gonna go and zoom further down. Flats prefab concrete. This is the concrete that concerns me because this is gonna be diverting our vehicles, construction vehicles, away from the power plant, and we need to focus on power plant. So every time they need to deliver concrete elsewhere other than power plant, it's gonna be huge shock. Every single vehicle is going to be a huge shock for us, and I'm not exaggerating, I'm not kidding. I think this is going to be a big thing. I will go and invest a little bit more into this. Oh, well, let's go for new vehicles. This is 12 tons, 7.5, 2.5, 7.7, and 10 tons. Ooh, cars, expensive. This is what tells me what it is. Sorry, Kraz. Kraz is something powerful that I would like to have here. Yeah, I'm definitely going for these. They are less capacity and more expensive, so, you know, no cheaty whatsoever. And I think I would like to diversify this with a little green Zhuber. There we go. We're gonna have four new concrete mixers assigned to this construction office because this is gonna require, well, so much work. 589 tons of concrete is required for the power plant, and now the big question, do we start on this or not? None of the vehicles coming here, none, zero, are delivering concrete here. This is my biggest concern. If I go and focus on this power plant, and then people and the construction offices are not doing anything but just looking at this power plant. So how the mechanics of this game work? So they equally try to deliver the equal amount of percentage-wise concrete to each construction sites. So for example, if we get these prefabs, they require altogether 0.7 tons of concrete for whatever freaking reason, and the gas power plant requires 589 tons of concrete. So this building here is gonna get, even though it's lower on the list, is gonna get concrete first. Why? Because 0% of needed concrete was delivered for this building, and 600 and already 15%, 20% of concrete was delivered for this building. So this building is gonna get some concrete before this building gets it. So this is how the game mechanics work. Fortunately, unfortunately, this building means that it's gonna get all the concrete. It's gonna get all the concrete it needs ASAP. So it's gonna have all the concrete it needs in one go, while this building is gonna get little by little, while other construction projects are having their concrete needs met. So what I want to do here is try to see which one of these construction projects that we have on this huge list are ready to be finished, that require concrete, that have concrete delivered. For example, this one requires a little bit of concrete, so this one is gonna have it soon, but we don't have to finish this building yet. Neither we need to finish this one. Buses 1 can finish that. Concrete mixers are the main thing that we need here. Even this one, I'm betting you that there's a concrete mixer delivering concrete. No, it's boards. Close enough. Not even, but anyway, I hope you guys see what I mean with this. Let's see if there's any concrete mixer. Here we go. This concrete mixer is gonna go and deliver 15% to this way down the list pumping station rather than this big power plant. Why? Because they don't deliver by priority. I can increase the priority and it will be higher priority, but some of the other projects, maybe we should go for it. Maybe I should test this priority and see how it works. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna assign all the construction offices, so 4 of them from the bus industrial area, bus industrial, bus industry, bus industry, and bus industry. I'm gonna assign them here, and I'm gonna increase priority to high priority. So this gas power plant now will have priority over any other building over here. That means also concrete priority. And I'm hoping that, you see, microbuses are on the way. These are still not the concrete mixers. We're gonna monitor this. We're gonna see this in a time lapse. I'm not gonna be bothering you too much with me moaning and complaining. You're gonna see a time lapse, 5-ish minutes. We're gonna follow the progress of this gas power plant, and also follow the construction of the substations that we have here. Probably buses over here. Oh, whoa, you're already done? Probably buses in this neighborhood are going to be finishing all the construction that they have. Let's see if we have Panelaki houses. I would like to focus on the plumbing. I would like to focus on the plumbing. Do you have all the concrete? Still not there. Where are you? Oh, you're far away. Anyway, so I'm gonna focus on the plumbing and pumping station and electricity hoses, because they are the first ones that are gonna be needed to be built for the electricity to you know, do our actual today's goal of getting all these overhead cables removed. So anyway, time lapse time, and I'm gonna see you in 5 minutes. Right, okay, so we are done with recording the time lapse, so we're gonna go and recheck what we've done and hopefully find something quality related, some quality moaning inspiration. I think that's the best thing to say. We are totally separated from the city and the fields, so none of our people are actually, you know, walking to work to go to the fields. I'm happy with the size of the farm at the moment. I don't want to overdo it. We're still missing chemical production. Where I'm gonna do it, I have no idea. I might ask you guys for an opinion. Of course, we have a heating plant over here, which I think we're missing a couple of nice, what's I call it, the pollution monitoring station. We can do that. Radio mast. This is probably something we could use, but it requires electricity. I think this is complicated. I think I'm gonna go for something different. Maybe vanilla or TV tower. Really? That's one. Okay. Yeah, I think vanilla monitoring station is probably gonna be the best thing to go for. Sure. Why the hell not? Let's go like this. Let's go like this. And just remove all the people from here so we don't get any locals working on it. So one pollution monitoring station there. Do we have any? Let's go for this one. Pollution monitoring station. 3 kilometers. Oh, we have one over here. Okay, I totally forgot about this one. Right, that's actually perfect because I wanted to build one in that neighborhood. But you can see here a lot of pollution around clothing. City gets very little. I'm not sure if you can see this. I'm gonna hold the screen here. On the left hand side near the smoke there's a lot of red in this neighborhood, and everything else is green. We reach all the way to the city center. Green, beautiful green. So I think we're covered there. We're pollution wise currently it's just here. Of course heating is barely working because we have... Why is this working on 50%? That's interesting. Oh, right, because one pipe is 100 cubic meters and this one produces 210 cubic meters, so 50% would be keeping one pipe fully operating. The second one, both of them are around 79%, so literally one heat exchanger, because this one here, F3, is connected to a big heating plant over there that barely almost never stops working, so almost never. Did we connect this sewage here? No, we didn't. Why is that? That's interesting. We should have done that. Okay, let's do it manually. So transport the groundwork and the dumpers, right? Let's go like that. So this is gonna be assigned. I'm gonna do the same over here. Transport, groundwork, and the dumpers. Here we go. Those three can be assigned to these ones, so we can have some sewage flowing from here. Looks like it's operating without issues. Ah, right, because this one is getting filled. It's getting filled ever so slowly. So this is not. I think we're ready to expand this further. So I'm gonna connect. Can I just remove this way? Remove workers just to be on the safe side. So remove workers from here. Let's connect it to the main road. Anything over here, it should be connected to the main road, but remove all the workers from here. So we're gonna do it manually. Okay, this is being assigned automatically. Really? Numbers trans is from the border crossing. Everything here is already being assigned. That's fine, that's fine. Okay, let's check out the bus 1 and bus... Okay, wow, okay, this is almost done. How are we doing steel-wise? We're doing great. Steel-wise, we're full. There's no issues here. I think one of the next things I should be creating proper... logistics area, probably somewhere around here would be great, you know, with road cargo station, and then importing all the materials initially, and then later on producing some of them. So I don't see absolutely reason for the moment. I know import exports. Hit the comment section, let me know. Import exports. Why would we here not import all the materials we need? I still don't see the reason. Like, for the sake of having them or producing them locally, that's fine. But, like, what? Is the price gonna really go down the toilet? Let's go with the toilet. Not shitter. But what's the problem? I don't see the problem. I don't see anywhere a problem. So, like, what the hell? Are we supposed to see like the prices of materials skyrocketing? I'm perfectly fine continuing like this, at least seems to me. Like, I understand that people saw with imports prices going up, but was it really unmanageable? I don't know. I have my doubts, but I don't know. Bus number 2, let's go and finish these cables here. That's perfect. And then we have Murmansk Shopping Center. Groundwork is being worked on there. We have here the Lenin statue. Yeah, almighty Lenin. Right, anything else? Sewage switch and this stuff, they're only starting to work on that. Okay, so how are we doing electricity-wise? I think electricity was not done, was not finished. What about here? What's with this? This is a one long cable. Looks like it is one long cable. Should be done shortly. And the second one is the right hand side on this one here. And this one is also assigned, should be done shortly. Right, I think we can maybe disconnect this. Let's see. Local, no. Oh, totally wrong building. Here, this building here. This building here is effectively consumption. Okay, let's talk about electricity because we said that we're gonna talk about electricity. Okay. On this building, we are consuming 84%. What is 84% of what? Well, 84% of the maximum that this substation can take, and that's 2.5 megawatts. Now, the problem is that cables, none of the cables in the game, none, zero, zilch, not a single cable in the game can provide this 2.5 megawatts because they don't have high voltage connections, and medium voltage connections can only transport 2.35, and those are the ones that are connected currently here. So 2.35. I'm just gonna demonstrate this here. If we go to these cables, 2.35, you have smaller ones 1.5, even smaller ones 1.2, and the smallest ones 0.65. Underground cables, they provide you with way less electricity. This is like freaking 60% of the maximum, or like 60% of the maximum for the substation, like 70% of the overhead cables. And then you have like this one that is less than like 40%, and the last one is like 20% or so. So like literally these cables are, all of them are useless except this one because it can transport the most electricity. So when you're looking here, partially capacity, we built something, probably residential buildings or something that consumes electricity, it doesn't matter. But currently we are at 92%. 92%, none of the cables. So you can see here 2.35. Oh no, 2.35. 2.35 is the how much we can deliver here. But here it says 92% how much we can deliver. Now, if I destroy this, I'm not really sure how everything would react. I really want the other substations operational first, just to be on the safe side, before we disconnect this one from overhead cables. Unfortunately, it looks like we're not gonna do this in this episode because I miscalculated this. I'm just gonna real quickly go and check the citizens' happiness too low. What did dumbass do now? Dumbass did very little to make our people happy, so I'll remove this one. What about, okay, that's the same building. Okay, go away. What about this one? Culture, spirituality, jobs, and the rest of it. Go, and delete all the messages. That's fine. Cheap, we were working on it. No, please, no uprisings now. We need to finish this road here, so I'm gonna squeeze in the pub here. Old Gala, if you're watching this, yes, this channel is still all about the squeezing and things. I know that you don't like it, but she does. Right. This definitely needs to be connected here, so people can... I think I'm gonna have to go like this as well. That's fine. Let them do little by little. Footpaths are extremely efficient. Power plant. Ta-da! Not done yet. 30 tons of steel required. I mean, like, we have all the materials. Like, it's being delivered. We still have 2 construction phases, so I'm not totally disappointed. I mean, it could have been better, but hey-ho. What about this? I think this is perfect. The problem with this is we don't have any access for vehicles here. Another one of these bad boys, and like this. So they're gonna build this in 2 ways, and again, this is not connected to anything. So let's go like this. Come on, footpaths. Can you do it? can you do it? It's connected to everything. I'm pretty sure they're gonna do it. So people being delivered here, they're gonna go and work on the power station here. Also, when it's done, I'm gonna supply fuel locally, but let me know in the comment section, guys, if you would like me to build like proper infrastructure around here, like wires and the fuel tanks, because it has a huge fuel tank. It has like freaking 200 tons and it's 8.8. I think it's 200 tons and the consumption is 8.8, which is quite low. So if we go for electricity and then here, 200 tons is import capacity, oil tank, and 8.8 is per day. So literally that's 10 days, 88, then 20 days, that would be 176, and then a few more days after that. So it's like 23 days without additional like fuel, working on maximum capacity, and we will put it on maximum capacity. We're gonna put it on maximum capacity because we're gonna be exporting electricity, which is gonna definitely help us. Okay, one last shakes of the checking what needs to be constructed. Roads, switches, plumbing, and switch. None of this can be constructed now, so I'm just gonna let them finish it whenever they are whenever they can. You see, excavator is working on this shopping center, so I don't want to let them, you know, work more on there. 100 people, no workplace. Whale tier should be delighted. Cheap must be, I don't know, saying that we have too much workforce, that unemployment is too high, that we don't need no new apartments. We need more apartments, lower loans and all that stuff. Thank you guys, thanks Cheap for everything. Anyway, a little bit of trees in the city center, I think, kind of, I don't even want to call finalize this area, but I think there's going to be road upgrades and footpath. Maybe I didn't finalize this. I think I'll need to build roads and footpaths. I'm building bypasses first. I let them finish these. So bypasses first. So some of roads like this, and then I'm going to upgrade this one as well. So as soon as they're done with these two roads over here, I think I'm going to start upgrading this. And the almighty dreaded this access over here. I'm not sure if I should even do it. Maybe I should upgrade everything else just to be on the safe side, but these access to them bus stations, they're gonna be pain in the rear end. I can even build a new bus station. I mean, look at this. This bus station is covering almost everything, if not everything. Like on this side it's everything, and then on this side is almost everything. So we have only a couple of houses here that they don't have access to the bus stations, so jobs are going to be a problem, but we're creating jobs. I will start on this as well, this cinema. I think this is going to be a hit. This is going to be totally worth it. So I'm going to go like this, and then this one needs to go. Oh, there are different entrances. They're not parallel to each other. That's fine. I'll still bend it like this a little bit. So we're gonna start on our cinema. And what was paused here? Shopping center is gonna be done soon. Lenin is gonna be done soon as well. I think this stuff here, the sewage unloading station, is gonna be removed. We decided to go for the proper sewage here. Are we done here? We're done here. I'll say thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, notification bell, or get comment section, hit it. And I'm really enjoying this series, guys. I'm having so much fun. See you in the next one. Bye bye.